Yo, what up guys? So we're back with another SCP Foundation reaction video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Now we're going to be getting into a new SCP anomaly, and this one is called SCP-1504. I hope I'm saying this correctly. It's called Schmo. Object class is Keter. And again, this is by TheVolgun, so shout out to TheVolgun for providing this video. And so far, every single video I've seen about SCP Foundation from TheVolgun has been really great. The presentation, like the anonymous, kind of like a recording and a lecture, kind of mixed feeling. And he does amazing. But the reason I'm watching this SCP is because I was reached out by another YouTube channel who is an aspiring film channel, and he wanted me to check out his very first video that he ever created, and it's about SCP-1504. But I told him that before I get into his video, I'm gonna check out a video that talks about SCP-1504, so that way when I get into his video, I have an idea what kind of anomaly we're dealing with. So that's the reason for this video, and then watching that video, like that order. So without anything else, let's jump into the video that TheVolgun has about SCP-1504 Schmo.
This document was recovered from the site-redacted precious document vault.
Anomalous object AO-1504 WGG-YXJK. Item description: an unremarkable man who was not able to be harmed. Date of recovery.
What is he, indestructible?
Location of recovery. Current status: AO-1504 is held in a standard humanoid containment cell, which has been stricken from the document and replaced with missing. Addendum 1504-1. Interviewed: AO-1504. Interviewer: Dr. Lloyd. Forward: AO-1504 is being questioned on its background. Playing log now.
What is your name? I don't remember. Joe something. Okay. Now, what year were you born? 1982. Thank you for the year. But do you have an exact date? No. I never knew when I was born. Oh, excuse me. My nose is bleeding.
Huh.
I'm sorry. That was weird. I've never been prone to random nosebleeds. It's fine. Maybe a storm is coming. I've heard that changing air pressure can make a person's nose bleed. Maybe. Do you know why you can't be hurt? I don't really want to talk about it. That's fine. Thank you for your cooperation with today's interview. You may return to your room.
That was a really short log.
Addendum 1504-2.
We didn't know his true anomaly. We didn't know what he could really do. I guess he affects computers
Data
too.
corrupt.
Our automatic security system began to have hiccups. A breach here, a breach there, but nothing that surprised us. But then, our Keter got out. Only about half of the staff here realized it. The other half all died. We managed to contain it. We sent a
what can you
request
do?
for more staff, but they never responded. Our supplies were dwindling, so we asked for more. Nothing. They didn't even acknowledge our existence. We had more breaches, more deaths, yet we never questioned these breaches or these deaths. I don't know why we didn't question those deaths. Earlier today, we had a
There's a lot of
site-wide
data
containment
corrupt.
breach. All the doors opened because of those hiccups I mentioned earlier. Most of the remaining staff members are dead. Those who are still alive are few and far between. We can't contain a breach of this magnitude. All other Foundation sites will probably ignore it. They'll cite it as completely normal and ignore it. I'm gonna put this in the vault, then set off the on-site nuke. I'm already badly hurt, and the blast
An
will
on-site
save more
nuke?
lives than it will end. If anyone ever finds this, tell my wife that I love her. and I'm sorry for spending so much time in my job. Tell her that I said goodbye, and that I'm thinking of her as I die. This is researcher Darrell Lloyd, signing out.
Addendum.
Damn, that's sad.
1504-3. The site's
Oh, I
nuclear
just read
warhead
ahead.
was detonated on to counteract a Class 7 containment breach. A total of anomalies were destroyed in the blast, 2 anomalies were recovered, and 2 anomalies are missing, including AO-1504. The Foundation personnel died inside.
So each site has
This
a nuke,
document has been updated per the new information recovered from
or
site
most,
redacted.
should I say?
Item number SCP-1504. Object Class Keter. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-1504 is not currently contained. If any Foundation personnel see the subject, they are to contact the current project head. In the event SCP-1504 is found, it is to be brought to Area 114 and contained in a 3x3x3 meter containment chamber. To enter the subject's containment chamber, a total of 4 Level 3 staff members are needed. 2 staff members must remain inside the control room to remotely enact the failsafe should a containment breach occur. The failsafe consists of flooding the containment chamber and surrounding areas with halothane vapor, which is proven to be the only viable method to incapacitate SCP-1504. Viable method to incapacitate SCP-1504 was stricken from the document. Extensive research has shown that SCP-1504 can be incapacitated by blunt force trauma to the head. The subject is to be kept fully confined and incapacitated at all times through the use of restraints and halothane vapor.
So it sounds
Other
like he
staff
can't
members
die,
must
but he can
release
still be
multiple
harmed
locks
or
simultaneously.
subdued.
A minimum of 4 guards are to be
Forget
protecting
harmed,
them
just
at this
subdued.
time. After all locks are released, 1 staff member may enter the containment chamber. The guards must be ready for a containment breach at all times. The containment chamber is open. No automatic systems may be used in Area 114. All doors and containers must be locked using simple combination locks or simple padlocks. All personnel working at Area 114 must have a high aptitude for parapsychology or a strong resilience to perception shifts. Description: SCP-1504 is a Caucasian male, standing at 1.95 meters tall. The subject's appearance
he's
is
tall.
unremarkable, aside from a small birthmark on its right shoulder. SCP-1504's anomalous traits include its inability to be harmed or killed. All actions carried out by SCP-1504 will be perceived by surrounding individuals as being within expectations for the situation. SCP-1504 has been known to attack personnel, who will then believe circumstance or their own doing has hurt them. The subject is able to affect electronic and automatic systems. SCP-1504 was brought to the attention of the Foundation because of its inability to be harmed, and was classified as an anomalous object after initial testing. The subject was held at site in the anomalous object wing of the facility. A site-wide security failure and subsequent containment breach resulted in the on-site nuclear warhead being detonated. SCP-1504 was declared missing after a search of the site did not reveal a confirmed death. A low-priority search was issued,
So this thing
but was soon
survived the
raised to
nuke.
high priority after the above document was found. Mobile Task Force ETA-6, aka Awareness Filters, was formed to find SCP-1504. Addendum 1504-1. After being further analyzed and sent through multiple filters, it was discovered that SCP-1504's responses were different from what was previously recorded. The document has been updated to include these responses. Interviewed, SCP-1504. Interviewer, Dr. Lloyd. Forward. SCP-1504 is being questioned on its background. Playing log now.
What is your name?
All right.
I'm not gonna tell you. You'll just ignore me.
Okay. Now, what year were you born?
Told you. You wouldn't even notice if I punched you in the nose.
Thank you for the year. But do you have an exact date?
I didn't give you a fucking year. Hey, Doc, watch this.
Oh, excuse me. My nose is bleeding. I'm sorry. That was weird. I've never been prone to random nosebleeds.
It's because I fucking punched you.
Maybe.
What the?
Do you know why you can't be hurt?
I could say anything. I could do anything. I could say that I'm gonna rape and kill your wife, and you wouldn't even notice. Hell, I could actually rape and kill your wife, and you wouldn't notice. I'm living in a virtual hell because I can't die. I'm gonna step outside this room and take a guard's gun, and I'm gonna shoot myself with that gun, and nothing, fucking nothing, is gonna happen.
So was the first log like modified?
Do you know what that feels like? To be in a room crowded with people, and they all ignore you. Do you know how hellish my life is? I want to die.
That's fine. Thank you for your cooperation with today's interview. You may return to your room.
Okay. This concludes our lecture for today. Thank you very much for listening, if indeed you still are, and you were all dismissed. Goodbye.
Okay, so that one was I don't know what to say actually. But I kind of see why he may be a object class Keter, because he is kind of a threat. People won't notice things he say or what he does, and if he's able to survive a nuke, that alone earns him the class Keter. But either way, now I got an idea what the anomaly is, and now I can jump into the next video, which is by Anvil Pictures, and see what they got in store. But so keep an eye out for that video, and again, thank you so much for watching today's video, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you watched all the way to the end with me, thank you so much for that. And also make sure to hit that notification bell so you know when I drop another video. And thank you so much for your continued support. I really do appreciate it. And until then, I'll see you guys next time.